All right, here we have another assignment, and this one is kind of a mix of the last one, which was using database, and the bouncing ball one. So, see here, I have some default values, which makes it very easy to show. You can add balls with a button press. See, it's getting added. It's a bit slow because we have the emulator going here. We'll just go back to that. So the ball bouncing ball view and box are the same as that assignment. Well, mostly the same. I think I made some small changes. And then data model is obviously different because now our data model is a ball. So it's we had to have a obviously have to have an ID. Uh, we had to have a name for it, and then the other five things are just what makes sense. X, Y, dx, speed, dy, speed in another direction, and color. So this is the same as that one, except for we have these different values. So this Canvas assignment as a whole was just to get more familiar with databases in Android, and also let's see, it's being weird because emulator, but it's working there, and also just to gather data from an app. So or from XML, kind of show you. I think I have it in the main activity here. I have a few things in here. So we have the add balls, which is this. And then here I have you can parse a color. So a color is a int value, but you obviously want to type it in human readable, blue, red, blah, blah, blah. So that's why that's there. This so just in case we have a try and then catch, just you print the stack trace to show what went wrong, and then just make it a color red. And save any balls that are added, so that's saved to the database, and then add it to the actual bouncing ball view, which is like before where it actually shows it bouncing around. And then clear balls, this runs on destroy. You can see it down here. And what it does is it clears the balls from the bouncing ball view and from the database. And you may have saw when I restarted it, it didn't do that, but that's just an emulator issue. The balls do get wiped, they're in the on destroy. It's just they don't actually. It's just weird on the Android emulator in Android Studio. There are better Android emulators out there, but this is a kind of the easiest way to do it with because using Android Studio. And also you can add balls on touch. I don't think we had to have that, but I just did it because that was something, you know, otherwise it would just be kind of nothing. And that one's not moving at all. It depends on how fast you swipe. And here I'll just show you uh, red. And then there's an actual clear button which wipes the database. So yeah, this compared to the last one, this is pretty simple, but it still goes over those important concepts just in a different way. And I know for my other classmates, this was kind of a lot easier of a way to do database. So I don't know, maybe the assignment should have been reordered, just switch this one with the last one. But hey, can't go back in time, and we all still did it, and this pretty enjoyable one to do. We still haven't gotten to my favorite yet. That's a few assignments from now. And also, there's the final project to go over as well, which uh, isn't even Android related. We could pick what we wanted just because, the final project, you're going to be working on it for a while. In this case, it was only a week, but, you want something you can enjoy, which makes sense. You learn throughout the course. It's not like you're going to be a final project is typically something that you take everything you've learned and put it together, and that's kind of just what assignments are. It's just putting things together that you learning. So our teacher's philosophy was it doesn't make sense to have just something that could be an assignment just a bit bigger, worth a bunch of points. So just said, the last few assignments are worth more. More work you do, the more an assignment's worth, basically. And then the last thing they're there worth 5%, and they're more for fun. But yeah, that's kind of I rambled on a little bit there, but this is a pretty short one. Not a lot of completely new code to go over. So see you next time.